What's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Red, and today I am going to show you my setup for my Astro A40 headset with the Mix Amp Pro and the Elgato HD60 game capture card here. I know it looks kind of crazy around here at the moment, but bear with me while I try to explain how I set this up, because there are not very many helpful videos that I could find out there on how to set this up. So I'm just going to show you guys how I set it up, and hopefully it will work for you as well the way I have it. So first we'll start with the Mixamp Pro here. I think I have the newer version, the 2019 or the 2021, which is oriented a little bit differently than older versions. This one's got the plugs along the longer edge of the rectangle, whereas the older one had them on the shorter edge of the rectangle here. So if we look at the plugs here, you can see that I have 3 plugs in the back here. We got one in optical, one in USB, and one in stream. So that is pretty much all you'll need. Obviously, you will need the one in the front here, which just connects to the headset itself. But then if we take a look at these 3, the optical cable simply just plugs into the back of the PS4. The USB cable plugs into the front of the PS4. And the stream cord is just a regular aux cord, which is going to plug into this side of your Elgato HD system. So on each side of the Elgato, you have an HDMI cord, but on one of the sides there are 2 extra plugs. So obviously it goes where the only place for it to go is next to that other HDMI cord over here. So this HDMI cord on this side just goes into the back of my PlayStation 4 here. The HDMI cable on the other side goes around into my TV. And then this little USB cable here on the right side of this HDMI comes down and connects to my computer here. So that is how you have it set up in terms of the cords and all of the plug-ins. And now we'll switch to the actual software side of things to show you guys how I have everything set up. So here I have Elgato pulled up. And right away with the software, you're going to want to make sure that you go to this little settings section over here on the side and hit this button. This screen will pop up. Make sure your input device is with the PS4, obviously. It's HDMI, and then you're going to want to make sure that analog audio is the one that you have selected here for audio input. Once you have that selected, it's time to go to the PlayStation 4 settings itself. So I'll do the best I can here. We're gonna go up to settings. Once we're in settings, we want to drop all the way down to sound and screen, and then drop down to audio output settings. So primary output port is going to need to be the digital out, which is the optical cable that's plugged from your Mixamp to your PlayStation, and then the audio format is going to be Bitstream Dolby. So make sure you have these 2 options set like this. Then we're just going to back out of that to the regular settings screen and go up to devices. We're going to drop down to audio devices here. And here's the thing with mine. So I don't really play online games. I'm more of a story games kind of guy. So for my input device, it is my USB headset. My Astro Mixamp Pro is the option. And then my output device is the TV or AV amplifier. Now, if you want to play online games, like the new Call of Duty that came out, for instance, you're probably going to want to switch this to the USB headset as well, because that will turn these settings on, which I believe are the chat settings, although I'm not entirely sure about that, so don't quote me on that. I'm just showing you what works for me, and since I don't really play online games, I have my setting to TV or AV amplifier, and it works perfectly fine for me. So if you are not able to hear your chat when you record video, you're probably going to want to switch this setting here to the headset instead. But like I said, this is what works for me. So I'm just showing you guys how I set it up. And once we back out here, we're obviously at the home screen. And so that basically sums it all up. If you have all the settings exactly like that, it should work for you. This is how it's been working for me. So if it does not work for you when these settings are the way they are, I honestly don't know what to tell you. I'm not really a tech guru or anything like that. I'm just showing you guys how I set it up after about an hour of just messing around with the settings myself. And again, these settings work for me when I live stream. And so hopefully they will work for you as well when you're trying to live stream or record video with your Astro A40s. So hopefully that helps someone out there. If it doesn't help you with the audio chat and everything, I apologize again. I have not figured that part out yet. Maybe I'll make a part 2 to this video once I start playing more online games, because I did just recently get the new Black Ops game, so maybe I'll start doing some streams with that, and then I'll probably need to figure out how to record the chat. So anyway, guys, for now, that is how I have it set up. Hopefully it helps someone. If it did, please go ahead and leave a like for me. I appreciate it so much. Go ahead and drop me a sub if you want to. Turn those notifications on so you don't miss any of my live streams. And all of the links to my social media will be in the description as well. So if you want to follow me on any of those, go ahead and do that. Those are good ways to communicate with me, excuse me, as well. So if you are having trouble problem shooting this type of stuff, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, or just on the comment section of this video, and I'll try my best to get back to you and help you out with the problem. But that is it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.